Yo, I'm back in your head. What's up? Moving over to the trivia show. It's about to happen. I'm heading there. I'm getting there mad early. I actually hoped it would get canceled earlier, but it didn't. It's snowing. It's snowing out here. This is the first winter snowstorm we got in the DC area in 2020, and part of me didn't want to go out, but I need to get out there. I need to do these trivia shows. I need to get the money. I really do, because I'm trying to make some stuff happen in 2020, and I can't do it without the dinero. I can't do it without the Robert De Niro. So that's what's up. I'm doing it, and I just said, hey, let me throw on my voice recorder and let me just talk into this thing and put out something. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. If you hear it and you don't like it, hey, turn it off. My impression is that if you're still listening at this point, well, shoot, I ain't even got warmed up yet. And the fact of the matter is, the more you put out, the more chance you have that more people will like it. So you just might as well put it out anyway. So I just let myself get warmed up. I have never been to this spot before, and when you host trivia shows, it's like being a substitute teacher. You just get outline of where you're going to be and what you got to do, and then you just head over to that spot and you set up all the equipment, and then boom, bam, you just make that thing sing. You just got to start doing it. That's kind of how it is when you substitute teach. It's very like blind. I get a lot of these types of jobs. That's my skill. I'm actually very skilled at that specifically. When I used to work as I quit my job today. I was working as a portrait photographer for churches, and I wasn't making any money with that, so I just had to stop. And they weren't putting me on the schedule. I didn't see myself on the schedule a lot. And we're 7 days into the new year, and I don't have anything on the calendar. So I said, you know what? It doesn't seem like it's working out, and then you're not putting me on a schedule. I have to put my letter of resignation in. And it was good though, because I gave it an extra week. I was gonna do it on the New Year's Eve, but I did it today. So I gave it an extra week just to for my procrastination, also just to see what would happen. Because if they would have put me on a whole rack of days, I might have honestly stayed, because I would have gotten an opportunity to go to work and get paid. So I had to look at it a couple different ways, but I said, no, honestly, I don't want to do it. And my numbers weren't great. I'm not a salesperson like that. I'm really not a salesperson. I learned that. I tried it twice. I don't do sales. That's not my thing. And I could be good at it if it was maybe a different type of thing, but it's not what I'm going to be best at. So I now know that I will never do another sales job. And I will tell you this right now. Don't ever do a commission-only sales job unless you are, your whole family's been doing that. And that's your brothers do it, your dad does it, and you got some sort of genetic inclination to do that. Otherwise, I don't believe in that. Not for any creative. If you're a creative person, that's not for you. That's some sort of different type of personality that does that. But that's not for the creative side of people, which I think is who's really listening to me is a creative person. So, that's that I believe my audience is. So I said, I quit my job today, and that's cool because, I want to get things going. Now you go, what the fuck did you quit your job for? You just said you need money. If I don't let go of things, they will weigh me down. I need to be light. I am a light person, and I can't have any extra weight on me, because that will burden me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. But I do like the idea of getting gigs and going to certain spots and just not knowing exactly what's going to happen. That's how that photo job was. You would they would give you a place, and you'd have to get there and just kind of feel it all out. So I'm built for that. I really, really am. That's what all my stuff is. But I can do anything, man. I mean, that's why I was an improviser. I'm an improviser by comedy, improviser and a stand-up, podcaster. These are the things I gravitate towards. Ultimately, the other thing is you do need to find your way. I believe that I actually am more able to easily find my path than a lot of other people, and that's a blessing, because I know so many people that just have issues with not knowing what they're doing and where to go, and I guess they just have vibrational issues, like, because you'll just, it's not like you got to say, I want to do this, and then, like, get headstrong and, like, start marching in some direction. If you just go towards the things you like, you will naturally be going in the right direction. But you got to, I guess, seek those things out. Somebody that I respect told me that I was a seeker. They said, you're a seeker. Not all people are seekers, I can tell. And this is somebody that's older than me, and just because they're older than me, that doesn't mean anything, obviously. This person runs a flotation tank studio. So they are very knowledgeable about, I say, metaphysics and things like that, and Eastern thought, philosophies, all that. So when they talk to me about this, I buy into it more. I really do. I don't think that it's just lip service, and I look towards that. I'm attracted to people who have a certain type of energy, and I am intentionally working on cultivating more of those relationships, because that is what's making life rich. There's just some people that, they vibrate at a certain frequency, and I just dig them. And, there's people that vibrate at that frequency and they're also whack. But you gotta even be in the right zone, first and foremost, for me to be considering you, even to be in my circle. And then from there, then we'll see how it goes, because there's a lot of cool people, but they're caught up in just silly, lesser base pursuits, and I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to, and then when I say I'm not trying to do, there is actually, I'm going to go Yoda, there's either do and there's do not. I am doing the higher path, focusing on monk mode. Monk mode is this thing I've been working on for a while. I was actually trying to do something called Monk Mode May in 2019, where there was only ketogenic diet, yoga every day, no FAP, no weed. That's called monk mode. Monk mode is hard, but as I've tried to do these things, I've gotten better and better. One thing I will tell you is the more you try to vibrate at a higher frequency with true honesty, the easier it becomes to vibrate at that frequency the next time you attempt it. So I try to vibrate at a certain frequency, I fail. And I'm not even going to say a fail, you attempt it, you don't make it. So you try it again, a couple weeks later, you sure up your intention, and then you go after it. If you were giving it a good effort the first time and you've grown from it, you will be better off the next time you go at it. So me trying to be in monk mode, it's very, very helpful for my vibration. I'm so attracted to becoming the highest vibrating person I can be. That is the pursuit. I know that when I pursue that other things will fall into place, and it's that simple. It's that simple. I'm just pursuing the vibration and reading. Just reading a lot, taking it easy. Sometimes people go a little hard. You gotta live life like a professional. You gotta live life like a professional with your vibration. And I see people that don't always do that. They don't live professionally. So the professional athlete, you should see some of their workouts are really intense, and those are the ones you end up seeing when you're watching, Inside Sports documentaries, and they got the guy and he's doing all sorts of exercises with battle ropes and plyometrics and sprinting with a little parachute on his waist behind him on the track, and jump rope. Then you got the regular, like every day is not like that. They work out hard and they do it regularly, but they also do a lot of stuff where they're stretching and they're getting loose and they're visualizing. And when you look at the whole entire comprehensive program that they're doing, the majority of stuff is nothing like what you see on those videos. That is a small fraction. What people see is they see that small fraction, and then when they go work out, they copy that, and they do that primarily as their workout. And then let's say their volume ramps up to something close to, let's say a professional athlete works out twice a day for 6 days a week. They're going to do that. They're going to work out twice a day, 6 days a week, but they're doing high intensity, workouts and hard cardio and this type of stuff constantly. And then they burn out because that's not what the pros are doing. They're not actually doing that. They're relaxing into it. They're smooth. They're loose. They're like a whip. They're like a snake. They're like a mongoose. They're not going hard like an ox, just rah, rah, rah. It is not what's going on, my friends. That is not what's happening. They're taking it easy like Sunday morning a lot of the time, because that is what's going to allow them to stay mentally focused enough and fortified enough to get in there and do it again and again and again and again and again. So you got to understand there's this very delicate balance with things, and you got to approach it like a pro. Approach it like a pro. So I quit my job because I know that it's not going to make me vibrate at the right frequency. It's too much of the wrong thing. Now, I am driving through what looks like an industrial area. It is like, this is sort of gangster out here, man. This is the gangster spot. This looks like where, actually, this is the kind of place you find a CrossFit gym or something. It's a little crazy out here. Somebody's on my butt, just trying to get up on my butt. Please get off me. Alright, I think I found this place. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm mad early. I'm not supposed to even be here for another 30 minutes, so that's cool. That's one of the best things about getting out early. Is this the spot? Is this the spot? Seems like it's gotta be. It's really gotta be the spot here. And let's see. It's supposed to be 6400 Chillum. The place is called Chillum. And if you know anything about weed, a Chillum is like a one-hitter kind of thing. So, yep, I found it. Yeah, so I'm at Chillum. And we're here to rock and roll. This is an interesting spot out here. I was worried I was gonna be late. Apparently not. Okay, let me park this car. and I am excited. I want you all to know that I am getting a camera. My brother, he's giving me his old camera, and I'm gonna use it to make my new YouTube videos on my channel. I'm gonna dedicate myself. I'm gonna become a YouTuber. That is my goal. I'm gonna YouTube every day, put out as many videos. I'm gonna put out a video a day, every day, just constantly video, all day, every day, video. Well, I'm gonna do one a day, and that is gonna make me build up my rep, and I'm gonna use that to turn myself into the brand that I want to be. And I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I just got to do it. And my brother's helping me with it, so that is something to really be excited about, look forward to. I've done a stand-up comedy set every single day this year, which is great. And then I haven't broke that streak. And even if I don't do one day, what I'm going to do is I want to do 365 sets this year. So I think that that's going to be something that's going to happen, no doubt. The way to do that is that when I get a chance to get out, I want to do 2-3 sets a night. It's going to be a little challenging though, because I'm going to have to get balance between my trivia hosting and my stand-up sets, because I'm not always able to get a stand-up set in if I'm hosting trivia. A lot of times they overlap a little bit. Although, if I can get a day job, I won't have to lean on my trivia so much, and then I can really, really focus on doing more sets in the stand-up arena. So anyway, that is my update. Since I'm already at the spot, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to check it out a little bit, and we'll see what happens. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Remember to hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit me up if there's anything that you want me to talk about, anything you have questions on, and I will use that as a topic for my next video log. Whatever you want to ask me, go ahead. Don't worry about it, and I'm not gonna make fun of you or anything like that. I'll actually give you a shout out if you do it. So thank you very much. You guys are the best, and peace.